Can you hear me? Can everyone hear me, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, today we're going to talk about the mastering next level design and manufacturing with Fusion extension. Why do we have to understand what is Fusion extension? Fusion itself is a software that can design simply that look like Inventor, but the functionality is limit, right? So when we want to expand the functionalities, we have to install extension. That's why we're going to talk in today. The agenda is 01 is industry challenges that we are facing nowadays. The second is introduction to Fusion. The third one is Fusion for design and engineering. The fourth is the Fusion for electronics. Yeah, you heard it right. Fusion can design electronics or PCB. The fifth is Fusion for manufacturing. And the sixth is data management and collaboration. Autodesk product design and manufacturing collection. Actually, Fusion is read inside manufacturing. We call PDMC or product design and manufacturing collection under Autodesk umbrella. But you can purchase it separately from the package. When customer bought this product design and manufacturing collection or PDMC in short, customer gonna get Fusion automatically. You can see here in the manufacturing section, Fusion is put it here. And we also include Inventor, AutoCAD, Inventor tolerance analysis, and Fusion as well. For factory layout, factory design utility, AutoCAD, Navisworks, Inventor, and for sales, 3ds Max. A bunch of software here is put in under product design and manufacturing collection or PDMC, as I said earlier. The way we make today is changing tomorrow. This is the quote for today. Nowadays, we facing the challenges, pace of change, skill shortage, competitive threats, supply chain volatility. And when we work with another colleague or with the others, we use many files format. For example, when connecting between these two sections, we use Excel, we send the code, we use SQL, we use Outlook, we use another software, engineering software, we use PDF. Many various formats make a headache, right, when we working, because in procurement, manufacturing, supplier, design engineering services, they are used fragment of software a lot. And traditional life cycle normally start from concept to design, to produce, to sell, and operate, retire. Yeah, it's separate as well. So it had the problem between sending the information among each section. But Fusion connected process, yeah, that means 5 sections and work together with the same data. And for example, this mass customization in concept, digital collaboration in design, flexible manufacturing in produce, customer experience in sales, and smart services in operate and retire. All sections connect each other with the same data. That's our solution. Okay. And By Autodesk Fusion, you can see that on top of it is our working team, right? And underneath it, MFG data model, and underneath again is Autodesk Platform Services. So Autodesk designed this system solution to help us under Autodesk Fusion system. Everybody can see this. This is the
Yes.
software Fusion. Fusion 360, the old name, and now it's renamed to Autodesk Fusion. When we want to check the extension, we click on this plug socket, right? And then we go into this extend your functionality. You see this tab, connect your team and pay as you go. We go to this extend your functionality. We can see that we have 5 extensions provided for you. The first one is manufacturing. Is unlock additional capability for 3 to 5 axis CNC machining, sheet-based nesting and fabrication, and metal-based additive manufacturing. This one is working in manufacturing. We call manufacturing extension. This one you have to purchase. It's not free, right? And the second one is simulation. It's optimized part design and performance with unlimited cloud source for generative design, FEA, electronics, cooling, injection molding, and more. That means this extension included MoldFlow, so you can analyze the injection molding. And the third one is design extension, is automate complex geometry and enhance the performance and aesthetic of your products. The fourth one is manage extension, is carry out change orders, release management, automated part numbering, and bill of material management. And the fifth is signal integrity extension, is optimize PCB design, electromagnetic performance by controlling the impedance of every critical transmission line. So if you would like to use the functionality right inside which extension, you just buy that, okay? The price is showing here. Connect your team. You can see that 3 years is this price, 1 year is this price, and monthly is this price. You can save 53% compared to monthly price. Subscription term depends on your choice. But if you want to purchase via our reseller, you can contact directly with them. And pay as you go, you can choose this user and day per month, and recommend for 1 year is 100 tokens. You can buy the token by add to cart here. Okay, back to the function. It's unlock more with Fusion extension. That means with this 5 extension, once you get it active, you can use the function more than normal function. So I will show you next. Okay, you can see that in manufacturing, the first one, when we start the software, it will go into the start mode, design mode, right? You can switch between each one by selecting at here, design to render, to animation, to simulation, to manufacturing here, manufacture, drawing, and electronics. Okay, the first one is design. You can see that now we can design sheet metal inside Fusion already. Without extension, you can use this. This one will not show without extension. So you have to purchase design extension. That means this name, design, and design extension install. You can use sheet metal function, and also with the plastic function as well. And manage for managing as well. And the rest still be the same. You can do the solid surface, mesh, and utilities. That means additional function will be added to normal mode, right? With the extension install. Here you can see with the active, this one, active design extension. For the manufacturing, you switch to the manufacture mode. Here, you can see that now we have the multi-axis. Normally it's not showing here without extension, but once I get in active extension, the function will show up here. You see, additive as well for additive manufacturing, inspection as well for inspection, fabrication. You can do the cutting, 2D profile with the laser or water jet, whatever. You can do the nesting. You can do the milling with the multi-axis. This one is linked to manufacturing extension here. Now you can do 5-axis, 4-axis, CNC. And for simulation, you can guess it's linked to simulation here. You can see that now the function of injection molding simulation has been added. Without extension, this one will not show, okay? This one. If I click on the injection molding system and click study, the system gonna create by using the one flow functionality here with the bounding condition, injection location. You can place the injection location at wherever you want. Okay. And after that, you can run the simulation. The system will announce if you miss something, the result has not been computed yet. Would you like to compute the result? Yes. And so one study here, the system gonna send information to the job queue, job status, and you waiting for the result. Here, the status is showing here. With the extension, you can do. Without extension, you can't do. Okay. And for the manage and signal integrity, I think is quite small amount of group because manage is working for big group, many colleagues working together in the same project. If you work individually, manage is not necessary. And signal integrity is linked to electronics engineer. So normal people, the main customer of Autodesk is mechanical engineer. So this one is quite small group, but I will talk about this too later. Okay. This one, you see electronics. This one added with the signal integrity extension here. This one gonna add function to electronics here. And now you can design the PCB by going to these two new electronic design. You're getting into this mode. New schematic. You can see the PCB picture showing here. That means you can design the PCB. Here you switch. This is quite a new function added to Fusion, right? You have to have background of electronics engineer to use this mode. However, we have tutorials spread out on the internet. You can learn by yourself as well if you install the extension as I said. Okay. You can purchase this whole files extension with reduced price. So you can contact our sales to negotiate and asking about information. Okay, I will switch back to here, new designs, and be back to our drawing anything. And until now, we have many new features. So I will talk about new feature. Okay, please give me a moment to share the slides. Okay, this one, Fusion, Autodesk Fusion, new, what's new? Okay, key theme. What's new in July? Now it's October, right? So full release many months ago, but it's still update. Design automation, multi-axis capabilities, data, and collaboration. Key theme in the new update. Okay. What's new? The idea submission, we call the insider preview, insider forum. Customer benefit will get ability to submit idea exclusive to insider members. Direct connection to Autodesk for all your ideas. Technical details is idea can be improvements to existing features or new functionality. That means Autodesk gonna take the idea from this idea submission and improve in the software, in its software. So we urge you to send the idea if you want something, if you require something. You type in what's your idea in the idea submission section, and maybe in the next version, your idea gonna be true, gonna be real. Okay. User can vote and reply to other idea suggestions as well. So that means if your idea is quite very famous and it's high possibility to be in the software soon. And note, must be an approved member of the Fusion Insider program. So you have to be the approved member. If you want to be approved member, maybe you contact the staff of Autodesk and you download the Fusion Insider build here. We try to, after this session, we're gonna give you this slide, so don't worry about it. And what's new in data and collaboration? In data panel on the left side, in data, we call this data panel, manage your data more efficiently. Customer benefits is shown in location, added to the data panel when right-clicking, enables directly navigating to the saved directory of a design from a search. Hyperlinks added to store in the new drop-down. In the data panel that show the location of the design. The third one is full name display in a tooltip to avoid cropping. The fourth one is the date stamp in the data panel. Follow the computer settings. That means it will use your time in your computer to stamp in the data. And the last one is new right-click open option in the data panel to make opening folder easier with Wacom digital sketching tablets. That means you can use Wacom if you have that we call that sketching tablet. For the home tab, what's update? Manage your data more efficiently, customer benefits. In the search result in the home tab, a location column has been added indicating the location of the desired folder. Show location added to the home panel when right-clicking enables navigating to the saved directory of design from a search. After searching in the home tab, the search query is highlighted in the name column. After performing a search in the home tab, the search bar is persistent and is shown on the screen. The last one is beside file names. The home tab search now supports searching by folder names. So this for the upload, and open was updated. Is JT5 now supported? That means you have JT5, customer will benefit, expand collaboration, opportunities with other applications, enable efficient data transfer with other stages of the product development life cycle. Technical detail, JT5 are now supported during upload and open. Preserve PMI on upload that can be visualized in the manufacturer workspace. The nodes is now support monolithic, per part, and fully shattered structure. What's new in the design and documentation? Span profile sketch tools. Customer benefit is powerful new tool that creates the side profile sketch that represent a body span around central axis, particularly useful for manufacturing turning, where this can be used to quickly create a solid body to represent stock or a sketch that can be used to drive two paths directly. Technical detail is span profile is accessed from inside a sketch under the projection tools. Selecting an axis that does not lie in the current sketch plane will project the axis onto the current sketch plane. Yeah, on the right side is the video showing you now have the span profile sketch tool. The next one is new naming option for configure design, customer benefit. Control over the way your configure design appear when insert into an assembly. Better visibility for configure components. Technical detail is under preferences in the new design configuration section. You can adjust this option to display any combination of the following details for all configure components in the browser. The first one is configure design name, or aka file name. Configuration name is aka role name. The part number, file name, role name, part number. Note is only applicable to the design workspace or release. The next one is import export of nested configuration. Customer benefits, all benefits that come from the ability to share data outside of team hubs, sharing outside organization to suppliers or other teams, or to Autodesk for support. It's offline backup. Technical details is ability to share configure assembly with configure external components while keeping all configuration data. Only single layer configuration was supported before. Now option is export dialog. In any design with configure component, checked by default, so all configurable data is packed up. Can uncheck to simplify and include only the active configuration. New preferences to choose the new behavior under design configurations. The next one is external by default preference. Enhance your assembly workflows. Customer benefit building assemblies primarily using external components, improve performance, and make collaboration and timeline management easier. We are increasing the ease of for user to create assemblies. To do this, we are adding a preference to make external component the default when creating a new component in a Fusion design. Okay. The next one is ordinate dimensions in automate drawing. Customer benefit as a follow-up to the release of automated drawings in January. We have added new automatic dimensioning recipes, which include ordinate dimension along with additional linear dimension. Hidden line support now. The perspective views. We have enhanced perspective views to now include support for hidden lines. This gives user greater control over their drawing to meet their specific needs. Okay, this one normally is frequently asked from customer and now is be real. Editable dimension gap. The dimension gap in Fusion drawing is now customizable to suit your individual requirements. This will ensure user drawings look and feel as desired or as requested by suppliers and customer. Curve min max dimension effortlessly dimension the minimum or maximum distance between two holes. Easily dimension the distance between two curves or concentric arcs. Yeah. Insert fastener search. When a user search in the fastener dialog, they will initially be represented with result, with search result in a most relevant order. This aims to give each user an order list of most relevant for their use. You see on the right side, you have the insert fastener. This is the update. And flip fastener. When a user presses a fastener on a point, they will be given the ability to flip the joint direction from within the fasteners command. You can see that we have the flip section added, so you can flip the fastener easily. The performance improvement, upload speed performance improve with an average of 2.5 times improvement when uploading local F3Z to the data panel, more noticeable with large assembly with several XLEF components. Other enhancement is improvement and fixed export. The XF, the WG now correctly use the document unit in the imported file. The next one is 7 new fastener family from standard based on ANSI B18.17 thumb screw JSB 1180 2014 hex screw 5 pitch. The next one is the Fusion splash screen will now show on the active screen rather than always being displayed on the primary monitor. The last one is smoother tab switching between open designs. What's new in the GD and SIM is synchronized results, electronic cooling simulation, automatically sync legend and result to easily allow to different injection molding simulation result to be viewed side by side, allow for easier comparison of different results or different setting and setup. Other enhancement, injection molding material database updated. Total material, this total manufacturers, newly added manufacturers, new material added, materials update. A warning added for dynamic event simulation when the user set the event duration to more than 1 millisecond. Improve error message for timeout in dynamic event simulation. The new error message include maximum allowable event duration for the given setup. Reminder to adjust the loading curve accordingly. What's new in manufacturing? Is high tab enhancement. Now able to set your high where you need. Model stock fixtures, top or bottom, similar control in turning. If you do turning, this one is benefit you. And here's the demonstration, how it works. You can see that we have the lady, stock OD, model OD, or from which side outermost of selected, stock OD or model OD, and outermost of selected in the outer radius and the inner radius as well. So we can set more function to the turning. Okay, for the template library favorites, you can now press templates right on your toolbar or populate a list of your commonly used templates. Silhouette enhancement, more robust silhouette server, improve quality. Tolerance field to allow for increased gap elimination, setting the tolerance to zero force legacy behavior. Bedline in nesting, the XF bedline now show up in flat patterns and nesting the XF export. That means in the old version, the bedline won't be shown on the flat pattern, but right now it's showing in flat pattern. That's our improvement. And inspect geometry, greater flexibility to inspect geometry features in different orientation, more capability compared to regular probing cycle. You see that on the right side, we have the probe mode to model probe surface. When we pick the face and we click on the curved face, the system gonna detect with the AI system, and knowing this is a hole, is circular hole, or any curved surface, the system knowing easily with the AI function. And easier for 5-axis machining in 3D strategy. More efficient lead track option for 4-axis and 5-axis toolpaths. Cylinders more suit for 4-axis toolpath. Sphere more suit for 5-axis toolpath. Inclined planes more suit for 3+2 orientations. Automatic picks the most suitable based on the model geometry. And for the multi-axis finishing, customer will get ability to machine non-flat wall and floor surfaces, decreasing cycle time by making use of circle segment tool, walls, blend or scallop, floor scallop. Circle segment tool supported, lens, barrel, oval, taper, ability to control two contract points manually. Lead and links modification. Customizable lead and link for total two-part control, ability to improve surface finish by fixing undesirable lead and links. A whisper cut problem. So in the old version, there's always whisper cut, but right now whisper cut problem gonna be reduced. It's reduced like cycle time, reduce part 2 machine damage list, by extension improve tool life. So our improvement try to help the customer improve tool life, reduce part 2 machine damage list, and reduce cycle time. And for the post-process, improved generic milling now use improved ABC rotary angles. For milling, HAAS, GM2, and VR series are now unit-based properties. HAAS updated to support new version of live data connection. Heidenhain, Hamlet, C12U, Kern Micro, fix missing Q330 in TCH probe cycle and spindle speed zero issue. And for turn, mill, new, and improve, Excise T6MT UMC 500SS. Yeah, you can find more detail by scan this QR code. And for other enhancement, improvements, and fix, automated arrange preview will get set to on by default. Additive bar supports can now be grouped, brace, and taper. pattern preview updates, post-processors, kernel update. And the last one is advanced machine ignore avoid, move to resolving exclusive phase geometry by order. Okay, what's new in electronics? Also in improvement in electronics as well. Mark individual signal in the 2D PCB with a user-defined color. Assign user-defined color to signal belonging to a certain net class. It is useful, for example, you want to highlight a bus in the PCB, and library management, functional, layer restore, grid unit alignment. I think now the audience may be not PCB designer, right? So maybe I will go past quickly. Okay. Yeah, that's what new improvement. Okay, until now, any question? Okay. Any question from the audience? Okay, try to get back to the slide again. Here, this one. Design for this Fusion for design and engineering. We have 5 functions: flexible model methods, specialized design tool for sheet metal, direct and mesh modeling, complete set of simulation capabilities, and generative design. I would like to ask audience, what is generative design? Do you have the clue or heard before about this term, generative design? What does it mean? You can turn on your mic or you can type in the chat box. Let me know that you ever heard this term before, generative design. Generative design is mean when you want the AI system to calculate for you the shape or the part that you want, you just add the limit. For example, the assembly position fixed, but the rest let the AI calculate. So for example, on the right side, you can see that the golden part is mean from the Fusion generative design, the system gonna add the part and give you the choice to select which one. Because when generative design generate the part, it will generate a bunch of parts, many options for you to select, to pick which one is suitable or meet your requirement. So our customer MJK performance, adding quote, I can have something from design state to off the machine in 1 hour. That's our choice. That our proud to present you this function, because this one is very useful and it's a future technology that now we can use. It's comprehensive modeling tools, parametric design capabilities allow for swift, efficient design changes with an automatic design history update that accommodate manufacturing needs, parametric, direct editing, and freeform. Specialized modeling tools, you can see that I said earlier about the sheet metal. Now you can design the sheet metal in Fusion. Without extension, you can't do. Okay. Direct and mesh modeling. For example, you want to design the helmet. This one is quite free-form shape, right? We have the functionality to design, take complete creative control over your projects with Fusion Mesh Modeling, unleash your design with highly detailed manipulation and direct editing. Improve product performance, gain a complete understanding of your product performance before it gets built. It's non-linear, static, and dynamic. Model, frequency, thermal and thermal stress, buckling, and event simulation, simultaneous cloud solve. This one is example of generative design. On the right side, you can see on the bottom right corner, this picture showing the result from generative design. The Fusion generative design function gonna give you many choices. For example, you quite satisfy the lower right corner part, you can pick this and get this part to you. The rest gonna be out if you don't want. Okay. Design inspiration is part consolidation, weight reduction. The in AI function gonna reduce the weight for you as well. Try to improve your part, not heavy too much, and create custom work holding and manufacturing costs inside. Automated manufacturing documentation. Normally, when we want to do the manufacturing documentation, it's quite take time, but right now it's automated by the Fusion system. You can see as on the right side, the system have the option for you to pick, and once you pick, the dimension automatically added to the drawing. Okay. And Fusion for electronics engineer, I will pass this section because nobody's electronics engineer, right? Okay, I will pass this quick. Okay, Fusion for manufacturing engineer, simplifying the complex world of make. MFG engineer or CAM programmer is extend to manufacturing and production engineers. The first one is integrated manufacturing platform. This one is I have to emphasize because we are integrated manufacturing platform inside Fusion. And the second one is collaborative environment. So you can communicate with your colleague by our Fusion environment. The third one is accessible to the 2D, 3-axis and multi-axis CAM. Our testimonial is on our first project using Fusion. We saved over $14,000 by reducing cycle time by 9 minutes with no additional toolware. That has a direct impact on our bottom line. Colbert manufacturing. Unified manufacturing access powerful CAM programming tools to drive the vast majority of CNC-based manufacturing processes and hardware. Unify your teams and workflows on a single cloud-connected platform. 2D, 2.5, 3, 4, and 5-axis machining included in Fusion now. And I said earlier, 3 to 5-axis additional function, you have to use manufacturing extension. The second one is turning and turn mill programming. The third one is water jet, laser, and plasma controlling. The fourth one is plastic metal additive. And the last one is manual and automated inspection. So inside manufacturing extension, we also included the function of inspection as well. So when you have the probe or anything to check on the CNC machine or the probing machine, you can use the function in manufacturing extension. We have the function for probing as well. For modeling, for manufacturers, bootcamp programming with powerful modeling tools make rapid. It is too native or imported geometry to prepare model for manufacturer, patch gaps, and build quality surfaces to assist in the creation of high-quality toolpath downstream. The first one is import and translation of native and generic files. The second is 2D and 3D sketching. The third one is assembly modeling. The fourth one is surface modeling. The last one is analysis to minimum radius accessibility. Design to manufacture fast, easily transition from existing CAD/CAM software, access fast, intelligent programming workflows, and seamless collaboration across teams. Allocations stay connected, up to date, and on the right version every time. Intuitive and easy to install, learn, and use. Set templates and defaults. Access anywhere with cloud libraries and sharing and real-time collaboration. Rapid NC programming, shorten CAM programming time with hyper-efficient algorithms, increase productivity and throughput, while also expanding your capacity for iteration and innovation, reduce quote turnaround to win more business. The first one is multi-threading for generation of multiple toolpaths. The second one is toolpath generation that's lock up your computer. The last one is generate toolpaths on Windows, laptops, and Macintosh. Affordable CAD/CAM. Fusion is quite popular among the user because the price very cheap, right? We call that affordable CAD/CAM. You can't find this a function with the price compared to Fusion in the market nowadays because Fusion is very cheap. So don't worry about the cost. So you can propose to your superior for affordable CAD/CAM. Access professional grade CAD/CAM tools and workflows at an affordable price point. Increase productivity with CAM software on the shop floor, or by increasing your programming team. The first one is choose from a range of access types. The second is pay for a day, a month, or a year, but I emphasize you to pay for a year because you don't have to worry about the documentation too much. The third one is access your data from any computer. The last one is fully integrated suite of CAD tools. This one is hard because it's integrated with CAD tool. When you're doing changes in CAD mode, all the model in manufacturing mode gonna be updated. That's our heart of the system. Partner integration, we work with the HAAS. So if you have the machine in this name or in this brand, for example, HAAS or Masak or HP, Kennametal, any brand, they are our partners. So you will get the right information without any error. It access accurate 3D models, digital twins of your CNC machinery, tooling, and work holding for enhanced CAM programming simulation and validation of your manufacturing processes. The first one is 3D model supplied by OEMs. The second is simulate machine motion. The third one is identify and avoid collisions and near miss. The fourth one is import cutting tools, assemblies, and cutting data. The fifth is avoid costly downtime and repairs. And the last one is free editable post-processor. If you have the knowledge of edit the post-processor, you can edit this post-processor easily under all the names that shown on the screen. Okay, and here's the example of 5-axis machining that we're gonna do cutting for this half body human. So you can add the function of Fusion 360, Fusion extension, and you try to cut this model by CNC machine. So I have to go it quick because we're gonna run out of time. So after this session, we're gonna share this slide anyway, so don't worry about it. I just show you for preview, and then you can see watch in detail later. Here you can see that we can cut in any direction with 5-axis machining in Fusion extension. Here the final result gonna be in here. This is the port processor we also provided on the website, and you can download here on the Fusion 360, or you can search by using Google and try to type Autodesk Fusion post processor download, and you will lead to this page, and you try to find which model you use and download to install. It's like a printer driver. Anyway, it's a driver for the CNC machine. And once you completely configure the two part, anything, and you post to the post processor using port processor to make the G code and send to your machine later. And the machine will cut the model or making additive rapid prototype for you. And here the example. From the software now is real. You cutting the real material. You can see that we use the data from Fusion extension to control the 5-axis machine to cut the model that showed earlier on your screen. And this one is a small CNC machine, 5-axis. You can see that the tool can be turned and cut the model that we want here. You set the tool part from Fusion and send to the hardware to cut here. You can see that the tool smooth moving here. The final result is here. Okay, for manufacturing extension, we do two sides. The first side is subtractive, integrated experience hole drilling. For hole drilling, it has hole recognition. That means if you have a bunch of holes on your model, you do not have to drill one by one. For example, if you have 100 holes on your model, if its size the same, the system gonna be recognized and automatically cut for you, drill for you. We have the function called hole recognition to save your time and avoid the error at all. The 2D and 2.5 axis machining as well, and for turning for sure. The next thing is adaptive clearing, 3-axis, whole part machining, in-cycle inspection and part alignment, and 2-part modification. 4-axis machining, 4-axis simultaneous, 5-axis simultaneous, and debug 3, 4, and 5-axis. And associative nesting, arrange and multi-dock nesting, material-based processing, and nesting reports. For another side is additive. Additive is you send the scratch plate to the system, and the system gonna create the model for you in the RP machine. So it is integrated experience, is multi-axis deposition, it's a powder-bed, metal and polymers. And it's a hybrid manufacturing. That means it has additional and subtractive on the same time. For example, you want to design the seat gear, you can add the box on the gear tooth, and then you use the CNC machine to cut that box to be gear tooth completely, because it's hybrid manufacturing. Machine integration, automatic part orientation. This one is important as well, because part orientation is our decision to make, right? But right now, the Fusion can make automatically part orientation for you, but you have the ability to adjust later as well. Associative support structures. When you want to hold the part at that position, you have to add the support structure. The system gonna decide the support structure for you. You just tell the system where you want to place the support, and after that, Fusion gonna calculate for the support shape and number and size and how the support holding this part stands still. Okay, and for the last one is volumetric latticing. This one is gonna save your material, because the cost of RP machine is the material. We call it a consumption. So if we can save that material, we can save our money, right? We call this volumetric latticing. Fusion gonna calculate for you for the shape and size and number of latticing. And machine verification, we call the integration, pre-post processor, machine integration, tooling integration. This is AI-driven automated CAM. You can see that this part of the mold, ejection mold, we can use the function of the AI in Fusion to calculate and try to make cuts for you easily. So this kind of functionality, I think no competitor in the market now, because the price and the function and the wise and the clever of the system, I think Fusion is suitable and save your money, suitable for your work. We also have the AI-driven estimation as well to estimate the material, the cost, anything for you, and the strength as well. Fusion for teams and collaborators. This one is sharing among the team using Fusion. We call Fusion team. You can place the data on the cloud, and your colleague work anytime, anywhere. The idea is anytime, anywhere, because maybe your colleague want to go on vacation to somewhere and bring their notebooks, laptops together and connect to the internet and can access the files. That means if you have your work quite sudden to contact, you can contact and work anytime, anywhere, from the coffee shop, working in the coffee shop and communicating the work. Do not have to sit in the meeting room, the same meeting room. That means save your time, your money, work anytime, anywhere, because I quite satisfied to work at 10 p.m. I can work. You see, work from home as well, try to avoid the COVID-19 infection. That's kind of stuff. You can use Fusion and you freely work as you wish. Okay. You can see that we work among each continent together on the cloud. Now, because of the AI and cloud system, so wherever you live, you can work. Okay. Any question?